been booked for 2 months, over 2 months, no, probably close to 3 months. And only in the last, I'd say 24 hours has it felt real. And when I tell you, this was so spontaneous. It was not planned at all. Obviously, planned for 3 months, but at the time it was not planned. It's actually a crazy story, and I will definitely get into it. But I guess first things first, I just want to introduce myself because I'm really new to YouTube, and I know that if I was to start this video like, welcome back to my channel, most of you have probably never seen my face in your life. So hi, I'm Tabs, mostly fitness and health kind of a gal when it comes to content. We're on Instagram, but I've decided to branch over into YouTube because I'm a chatty gal. You'll probably learn this through this video because you're probably looking at a bar that is really long. Like, this video is probably going to be at least an hour. So if there's one thing that you can count on from my channel, it is probably long content that either gets you through your Stairmaster sessions if you're a fitness girl like me, or you just enjoy them on a Sunday afternoon. Either way, and whatever brought you to my channel, I am so grateful to have you here, and I hope that you enjoy this video and get something from it, whether you're traveling to Japan and Korea as well, or maybe you're just looking for packing tips, or maybe you just want to, you know, spend an hour with me because I'm fun. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the last one. Yeah, this video is gonna be slightly different to my normal content because it's gonna be travel content. And as I've already shared where I'm going, I was keeping this a surprise over on Instagram, kind of like asking people where they think I was going, and lots of people guessed places like Australia, Bali, Dubai, because I said it was far. Like, only 1 or 2 people guessed right. But let me get into the story of like why I'm going. Obviously why I'm going because I want to, because it's a whole, you know, new culture, new part of the world that I just want to see and discover. The actual reason why I'm going, I love this story, and so I want to share it. In the gym one day, and I was actually using this exact camera that you are on, and a guy came up to me, and I thought he was gonna be like, excusez-moi, no video s'il vous plaît, like tell me off for filming. I'm really discreet in the gym. I try really hard to not film anybody. And he actually was interested in the camera, and I was like, oh, and we chatted about the camera, and we got to talking about the fact that he was gonna go to Japan and Korea. I think you know where this is going. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. I didn't. And we had a little chit chat, and I was like, wow, you really, really remind me of my partner. Like, you would love him. I was like, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Like, maybe she wants to be my friend. In my head, I was already planning the double date. Do you know, like, is that not weird? But I was just like, and sure enough, another day when we were in the gym, and we were actually going out for a date night, and I saw the guy. So I was like, do you know what? Do you want to join us? And Adam was like across from me, like, we had literally maybe spent a couple of dinners, or like we'd done a couple of things, and then they'd circled back to the fact that they were going to Japan and Korea, and they'd kept saying like, you know what, you should join. And we just thought, oh, they're just being nice, like that's just really nice to like invite us, and you know, like, but it's your trip, we won't impose. And then everything changed because we were on the beach one night, and they were literally so serious. They were like, book the flights now, book the flights now to the other side of the world. They actually do want us to go. So we were sat on the beach, and we were having, I don't know, sushi bowls or something, like French Riviera, just, oh, living life. And there is a video of basically Adam is with Ugo over here, and I'm sat with Clara, and they've booked the flights. And then Ugo's filming like, we've booked it. And I'm just like, yay, hi. Literally just thinking like, oh, he's just vlogging. Like, I'm just like, oh, hello. And I just went in one ear and out the other. I didn't process it, and then it hits me, and I was like, wait, what? And just like that, we now go to Korea in 1 week. Exactly today, 1 week. I said at the beginning of the video, it has not felt real, and it's only just started feeling real literally in the last 24 hours because I was thinking about the fact that I now need to start packing. I am such a last minute packer, and now that I'm so used to traveling just like short haul flights, you know, like 2 hours between the UK and France, I have pretty much got it down to an art of like not overpacking, almost sometimes underpacking, because like I literally used to bring 5 pairs of underwear per day because I was like, well, what if, you know, I have like an accident 3 times and I also go to the gym and need another pair of underwear. Yeah. So for me to be packing a week in advance is so huge. This is huge. This is like, wow, like I would be a night before kind of person. And I also think I'm now realizing that if you pack in advance, it starts the excitement early. It's that anticipation of something good is coming. So this video is going to be a whole plan with me, prep with me, get ready for me, get ready for me, get ready for me, get ready with me for traveling so far and to a whole different, you know, place and culture and time zone and everything, and how I'm going to navigate it. I want to preface this video, I'm also doing this for the first time. Like, I'm coming at you with some tips and tricks, but this kind of a trip, I've never done it in my whole entire life. The furthest I've probably gone was going to visit my friend in Canada, and that was just surreal because it was like going to, you know, Canadian weather and that far, and yeah, that was like a big deal. So yeah, you're going through this for the first time with me, girl. I'm really not a like natural planner. I have to try so hard to be organized on time, yeah, like with the program, you know, up here I have to try really hard. So incoming, Notion, the best app literally ever created. I love it so much. I cannot believe I didn't know about this at university. And what I have done is I have essentially started to compile packing lists, research on where I'm going to, you know, weather, activities that we're doing, itinerary, absolutely everything. It's in one place. I have it on my phone as well. I love to use my laptop. I have it on my phone as well, which I know it's going to be so nice to just tick through when I'm packing and not forget anything. That's just so satisfying for me. I don't know, like a tick list. Like, I am that person that if I make a to-do list, the first thing on the to-do list is probably something that I've already done, just so as I can tick something off and get that like dopamine. Anyone else? Just me? Just me? Okay. Know where you're going, first and foremost. If you're going on one of those surprise package holidays, you are way more adventurous than me, babes, because that would stress me out. I would be like, I don't know if I need hot, I don't know if I need cold, I don't know how many days, I mean, I think you get some details, but still, I mean, maybe I need to be more spontaneous and fun, but this was spontaneous and fun enough for me. Know the kinds of weather you are going into, know the season. Obviously not every country is the same season at the same time, and what season it is will obviously massively depend on the clothing that you need, and this can obviously be tricky because it's not just knowing the actual temperature, it's also knowing things like the humidity, the wind, because it could be really hot in the country, but if you turn up and it's really, I don't know, windy or not humid at all, it could feel a lot cooler than it is. So yeah, definitely being prepared weather-wise, and don't always assume that because you're going to a warm country, it's always going to be warm, and vice versa. I have gone on holiday before to a hot country and then gotten there and realised that actually the evenings get really, really cold, and when I was out to dinner, I just needed like a cardigan or a jumper or a coat, and I didn't have any of that stuff because I was like, I'm going to live in bikinis a week, like it's fine. Also, activities, plan for what you're actually gonna do. Like, I've again been away and not bought any swimwear because I wasn't going on a holiday where I thought I'd be swimming, didn't have anything, and then you're having to buy stuff on the go. And of course, I mean, we live in a world where pretty much anything is at our fingertips, but you don't want to just, you know, the trips are usually as expensive as they need to be without having to buy loads of extra random stuff along the way, and also taking time out of your holiday to buy things that you didn't have. So activities, like whether you're maybe going to do adventurous stuff, whether you're going to be swimming, whether you're going to be spending time on trails, like whatever you guys do on holiday, you know, that's your business. That's your business. But for me, I will probably be spending my time in every single cafe that is like to do with an animal. You know, Japan has like cat cafes, capybara cafes, pig cafes, all these cafes, which I am so excited to go to. Know what amenities your hotel or accommodation or like Airbnb has. You know, are you going to have a washing machine? Are you going to have an iron? These kinds of things, again, really, really dictate the kinds of clothes I will bring. Or, you know, because if you bring something and then you get there and there's no iron, I mean, I've actually ironed things. I don't even own an iron at home. But, you know, you don't want to bring something and then get there and not be able to wear it because it's literally, you know, a crinkled mess. Or you bring something that you can only wear once and you haven't got a washing machine. And then finally, and I've been watching so many pack with me videos recently for, you know, getting me into this energy of, you know, doing it myself. Nobody seems to mention this. Do research on where you are going, to the point of looking at that culture. If this process teaches me anything, it is that I like my basics. I like my basics, like wardrobe, like girl. I like my basics, and I've realized, like, when I did that video recently on my color analysis, and I basically did like a little mini shop afterwards to pick up some pieces that were my colors. I tried to stay away from like all the neutrals because I have all my neutrals already, like my black, grey and white. And I picked up that blue jumper and that long sleeve green t-shirt. But other than that, that is pretty much the color in my wardrobe. Other than summer, like my summer wardrobe, she's colorful. I have my color. I was thinking I would maybe include this blazer, but I think this is warm. And I'm obviously not letting that completely dictate my style choices, but I kind of am. Like, it's really nice to know that I look good in certain colors, and I'm kind of, I don't know, drawn to them now. And anyway, this is summer, so it's not really appropriate. I did think about this because maybe on like a little evening out, I've worn this once, and I really like to wear out of my wardrobe. But again, I just where am I gonna wear this? Where am I gonna wear this? The supermarket for a little 7-Eleven snack haul. I cannot wait to do those kinds of videos, like snack hauls and stuff. I'm so excited. I love the colour of this dress. I feel like this is a very bright, like emeraldy dress, and Adam and me are actually celebrating our 3 years when we're away. So I really wanted to pick up a special outfit like to wear, because I'm hoping we're gonna go out for like a nice dinner or something like that. Again, it's like very summery, like a summery, you know, satiny dress. And if there's no iron, then I'm screwed. I also hauled down my autumn, like wintry clothes from here, which was a very funny process. Always is. Nearly literally fell on top of me, and I nearly got suffocated by my winter wardrobe. Oh, that nearly killed me. It's all browns, and I found out that browns wash me out and they're not my best colour. Which again, not letting it dictate my life, but I feel like when I look at this, I can see myself in it, and I feel like I can see just like bright, and especially like the silky skirts and things like that. And then I've gone crazy with jumpers, right? But there's a reason, because I feel like if I go for an all black fit, there was no black jumper. One of them is kind of cropped. One of them is like the dog tooth pattern, so it's more like the statement of the outfit. And then the blue one again is like statement. The white is kind of like a throw on because it's just cozy, but it has a funny neckline, like it's a V neckline, so that like won't necessarily go with everything. The skirts, if I like it, I'll just get in another color. I had the white, and then I saw the black and the blue, and I was like, after my color analysis, and I was like, oh, go for it. I got picked up some dresses. These are dresses that are like quite thick material, so I'm thinking perfect for an evening. They're all pretty like I think quite elegant, and then these two tops with like the kind of half like shoulder, they are, again, they could be day, they could be evening. I feel like you could dress it up or down. These are like basic go-to layered tees. This one is amazing because it has a built-in bra, so I feel like that might even be my airport outfit, because who the hell wants to wear a bra on a plane? And then some shirts. I love these like on a maybe like a warmer day. I'll just wear a t-shirt and then like a shirt rather than a jumper. Oh, I forgot to talk about my trousers. So I've got one pair of jeans. Like, I bet I'm gonna get comments on the jeans. Girls, they are my best find ever. They were literally £10 in Primark 5 years ago. No pair of jeans fit me quite like these jeans fit me. And then these two are actually skirts. This could be an issue though. This could be an issue because they're kind of like skirts with a leg cut, but that could be cold. Might get rid of those, not sure, but they're just versatile, and I feel like if I have layers on my top half and then a coat, maybe like a skirt is, I don't know, balances it out so you don't overheat. I picked up these like work style trousers in Uniqlo. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure about these. I'm really not sure about these. I might actually try them on for you guys. Then finally, basic tees. I'm not gonna lie, there's only 3 there. I will absolutely pack more. I have these 2 t-shirts, I think maybe 2 or 3 times. And I've got some other just basic, like short sleeve, long sleeve, black and white tees. They just go with everything. And then my coat, which I picked this up recently in Stradivarius, and oh my life, I've wanted a trench coat my whole entire life, and I finally found one, and I was like, you are mine forever. And then this blazer, which I just think is so classy. Definitely an evening kind of outfit if I don't want to wear my coat because it's thick, but just really, really nicely shaped. Okay, before I forget, these are the trousers. I'm putting them over my leggings because, like I said, girls, I'll be a little bit lazy. Okay. Not gonna lie, they're pretty tight on the waist right now, but they have a stretch. They do have a stretch, but if I went any bigger, they didn't look right. So let me close this. So they're just like a work style detail, but I kind of feel like maybe I did need the bigger size. I don't know, because they are kind of pulling, but also they feel really high up, you know? Like, this is my, like this is the wire of my bra. They are literally like there. So I don't know, but I kind of feel like they're cute, and they are like the perfect length, which I'm 5'2", so it's kind of hard to get trousers. But there's a mirror like there. I don't know, like maybe with this, but I also don't want to look like I'm in office attire. I really like them, but the issue is that if I take these on holiday or I don't return them before, I can't return them, you know? So the one other thing that is missing here is my activewear. I'm gonna pack that completely separately, and then also obviously pajamas, but finally tracksuits, because they are all in the wash. This is another little travel hack. Girls, do your washing like a week before, and then don't wear any of the stuff that you want to take. There's nothing worse than something being in the wash cycle, like either in the basket or the washing or hanging up and drying, and you're trying to like pack. Just do it in advance, and just, yeah, don't wear any of the stuff that you want to wear. I was going to tell you about my little investment purchase, but I have lost it. What? Oh, there. Packing cubes. What a travel video is complete without packing cubes? And I thought it was about time I actually bought my own, so I treated Adam and myself to some fresh new packing cubes. I don't know why it's my natural instinct to like smell everything. These were, I want to say, 20 euros, and we should have a couple of different sizes for clothes. That's quite a bigger one, and then you've got two smaller ones. They're the same size. I thought it was really good because it came with so many other different pouches. So this one is like not see-through, so maybe it's good for the things you don't want other people to see if you're traveling with people. You know, your pantaloons and things. think this is for shoes. And then we've got another kind of little pouch for maybe like toiletries and such. And then what I really liked about this set was laundry bag, although I'm gonna have more laundry than that. But maybe again you'll just keep it for your pantaloons and your socks, and then everything else will just keep as is. But this is like a wash bag that will hang up. You've got your stuff that can go in here that's all visible, and then more storage down the bottom and a zip here, loads of little compartments. So yeah, and then I got the same exact for Adam. They had loads of different colours, but I got black because, I mean, we've established that I like my black and white, but mostly because I feel like it will show like dirt the least. And if I can get all of that into these, I will be so impressed. But if not, if you do any online shopping, especially activewear, then you probably know these, and I tend to keep hold of them because I'm a hoarder, to be honest, and they are perfect for packing. It was at this point she realised she didn't have a big enough suitcase because there is actually not that much room in there. And I haven't even packed shoes, tripods, hair tools, gym wear. Oh my god. I haven't even packed gym wear. Okay, I repacked it slightly and put the cubes in here and then layered the jumpers like flat. I don't know if you saw earlier in the footage, I tried to do the roll technique, but it just does not work with thick clothing. Only works if you're packing for like a summer vacay. And then we now have some room for hopefully hair tool, a couple pairs of shoes, and some toiletries. And pray for me that it's under 23 kg. Wow, that was enough. Oh, I nearly spilled that everywhere. I filmed at the same time for a little pack with me for TikTok and like Instagram, and honestly, how do these girls do it? How do these girls do it where they do like the quick, like snappy, like pack with me's? They're so fun to watch. So I wanted to make one, but it just nothing went to plan. Got a massive mosquito bite coming up on my arm. And I at one point tried to wheel on the case and just flew across the room. And so yeah, I just put that on my Instagram story, so I will include that. Yeah, I had a vision, it just didn't exactly come to life. But I've had enough of packing for today, and this is also the benefit of packing early. You can, pack a little bit as you go along.
Where's my packing bags? Are they these?
No, yours are in the other plastic bag. Get off of my packing bags. On my desk. In the plastic thing, yeah. Those are yours. And I found out the best thing ever, that we actually have so much more space for luggage. And I think that when you're flying long haul, you just gotta spend that little extra penny and have the luggage, like have more luggage availability, because yeah, it just adds up quickly. I would say though, I probably could take some stuff out of my suitcase, like the jumpers. I've probably got an excessive amount of jumpers, but I just feel like for a month out and about, I'm a sweaty gal. Like, I don't want to be having to re-wear a jumper that I can't wash, and just feel like I really like feeling clean. So yeah, but we basically have a 30 kg like luggage to put under the plane. Then we have a carry-on case that can be 8 kg, and then we have like a little under the seat bag. I've never had that much luggage. I'm so excited. So many possibilities, so many things to bring. And then on the way back we have two like under the plane bags that can be 40 kg, and then we get another 2 carry-on cases. On the way back, 2 suitcases under the plane, and then
you get 40 kg combined in the checked luggage compartment, and then you get two 8 kg carry-on plus a backpack.
Because, and that's perfect, because on the way back I'm hoping that we can bring back some things. I'd love to bring back some things for my family, like some like fun like treats and stuff like that, and obviously the skincare, girls. I'm gonna literally, you know, I say I'm gonna go ham with the skincare. I mean, I don't know, because my skin is sensitive like nothing you've ever seen, so I probably won't go crazy with products, but K-Beauty is known for being like chef's kiss, really nice ingredients and things. So yeah, but we're gonna carry on the packing tomorrow, but that's just made me feel so much better that we have space. So if you clicked on this video to get tips for packing less, yeah, that's not this video. So the urges to get bangs are real today, and I feel like I have to put this in this part of the video, or for the rest of the video you're gonna be like, did you get bangs? And then if I put it at the end, yeah, it's not gonna make sense. So I did my colour analysis recently, found out I could have black hair, dyed it black, as you do, and then she also mentioned getting some little bangs, and so I put a little poll on Instagram, and the girlies were like, absolutely. So I've basically been like clipping it to see how I feel. These are the kind of inspos that I have, but I also know that everyone has very different hair. Oh, I clipped that really well, but the boyfriend doesn't like it, so I don't know, I'm kind of like trying to convince him.
That is so unfair, bro.
Why?
It's not that I don't like it, I like it. It's just that it's a risk for a trip.
Oh, hey girl. It's also oh no, it's also a risk. Okay, it's not that he doesn't like it, it's just that it's like we're about to go away obviously, and it's kind of a risk, but I just think it looks cute. So I don't love it like necessarily. I mean, obviously it's really hard to tell because this is just clipped, sorry, not clip on. See, now I've made that look so bad, but I'm just kind of thinking something like that, and then I can wear it like side, like parted, but I don't know whether it's like making my forehead look bigger or not. And I really like it. I wear my hair up a lot. I really like the idea of wearing my hair like up with like that. Like I just think that's really cute, and like, I don't know, I think it looks wholesome. So I don't know, I mean, this looks ridiculous, but yeah. So the plan is, I had actually messaged my salon a couple days ago, they didn't get back. So I decided that I'm just gonna pop in and either see if they'll do it on the spot, because usually a fringe trim, see now I look at myself like that and I'm like, I feel like something's missing, you know? A fringe trim is usually like 10-15 minutes, so they might be able to just fit me in, or I can book an appointment in person and then go off and think about it some more. But I really am someone that once I've made my mind up, I've kind of made my mind up. Like, if I can't get an appointment, I'll probably cut it myself. So yeah, but yeah, the boyfriend likes the hair as is, but I don't not like my hair. I guess I'm bored, and also like the front pieces at the minute, they're kind of a little bit wonk because I think she cut them in a different parting, and I just feel like they're too long to style nicely, so I end up putting them back anyway, but not short enough to like leave out, because when I have it up, like half up, half down, or you know, up, that's just too long for me. And then I put a curl in it, then the curl like kind of ends straight, and it's just a whole thing, you know? So I love doing a little bit of prep for a holiday, like either you do like your hair or your nails. I have a nail appointment Friday, and I mean, I'll talk to you guys about that on the day, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I basically just do this like every time, like just natural kind of pink BBL. I meant to say builder, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do something different. So I'm like, different hair, different nails. And then the other prep I've got is actually some home prep. I've basically bought some, you know, low-key torture devices to do some like little treatments at home, because beauty in France, guys, oh my word, like compared to England, it's crazy. Like double the price, and then add some for beauty treatments in France, like lashes, lash lift, brow, like all that kind of stuff. So I tend to do a lot of it myself at home, because I, you know, like I would go and get my eyebrows done, but I'm literally like, well, I like them pretty bushy anyway, and like tinting your eyebrows for me, I'm like, just do it myself, you know, I'll just do it myself. It's not even my eyebrows, it's my lashes. But with that said, every time I do it, I debate why I do it myself because it's such a mess. Okay, let's go. If I can get a fringe. I have a fringe. I have so much hair down my face. And also she just did that for free, which is so cute. But also, now I'm like worried, did she do it for free because she doesn't think it looks good? I like it. We are going to do a home lash lift. Yeah, and also try to tint them at the same time. I've done this a few times now. Every single time I think, oh, I feel great, I'm saving money, I'm doing it at home. And then like literally 5 minutes in, I remember why this sucks and why I should just spend the money and do it in a salon, because this is such a fiddly process and yeah, it's not enjoyable. So with all that knowledge, let's do a lash lift and tint. Yeah, the little kit that it comes with, all the little stuff. This is just one that I got off Amazon that had, you know, positive reviews of not turning you blind. I absolutely love doing high maintenance things that help you be low maintenance day to day. So what I mean by that is, for example, I got my eyebrows microbladed so that I didn't have to fill them in, and to be honest, I don't really have to, but I just don't personally love them. I'm not gonna do a full zoom because I have literally a cute little friend there that, yeah, just with like curling your lashes, it's just something where you then don't have to like curl them before mascara, or you don't even need mascara. And I have really fine hair, like it's very thin per strand, same with my lashes, same with my brows, everything's very like thin, so curling them every day is kind of damaging them, and I sometimes pull them out. And I've been using a lash growth serum and it has absolutely worked wonders. It's the Glow For It. I've used it for maybe a year now. I did take a gap, so I'm only like maybe 2 or 3 months into this cycle, but it's finally kicking in. It takes time because it's dependent on your lashes and stuff. But yeah, it's finally kicking in, so I'm like, now is the time to do this. Okay, this is actually really good. Like, it's like going through step by step what you're supposed to do. First up, we're using this little number 4 cleanser to remove oil, dust and makeup residue. I don't have any makeup on, however, I have my like skincare on from last night. So I'm just going to clean the area. You want this really clean, like the skin, and kind of almost, you know, dry and oil free, just so as things stick. Otherwise, it's such a bee because you have to keep putting the iPad back on. Can you tell how sensitive my skin is? Like, all I've done is rub some cleanser over my eyes and they are bright red. Next, we are putting the patches under our eyes it says to protect them from lotion, but I actually think what's more useful is if you stick your lower lashes down, so as they don't like get involved later on. The other reason why this is so painful to do at home is because you have to do all the palaver with one eye and then do the other, and it's just pretty long, to be honest. Okay, select the appropriate size of the eyelash pads. They look like this, like just these little like jelly thingies. I'm using the small one because I thought it was to do with your eye size, your eyelid size, but actually on the instructions it says eyelashes. So not sure, but anyway, we're gonna just put glue on the back, and then you want to wait like 30 seconds for that to get tacky, just like how you would your eyelashes. Honestly, the process isn't that bad. It's just, it really depends on this. Like, if this doesn't stick to my eye, that's when it's like a pain in the ass. But if it does, then it'll be fine. So I think that's probably 30 seconds. Now I've got to stick this and wait for another 30 seconds. Okay, we are pretty much in motion nearly. So now I'm going to put glue on the pad, wait again for it to get tacky, and then you push the lashes to stick it up onto the pad. Okay, now we're pushing the lashes up. Okay, I don't know whether I left it too long and the glue like stopped getting sticky, but they're not sticking, which is frankly annoying. See what I mean? It's like, it's easy in theory, but actually doing it can be really long. Okay, all the lashes are up, pretty much. Use the number 1 lotion on the microphones on the colour that will put on 10 minutes. Do not get this stuff in your eye. Do not. Yes, I'm speaking from experience. Now, you literally just want to wait for 10 minutes like this. Oh, the joy. Every time I need to like blink up. You know what, maybe this is, yeah, that was actually making it so much worse, so don't use those pads. That was making it so much worse. But my lashes are falling off the pad! It's been 10 minutes, so I'm just wiping off the first stuff, the like perm stuff, and then we put on the next one that's called Fix. On to number 2. Okay, I'll see you in another 10 minutes. All done, and now I wanted to tint my lashes whilst it's still on the pad. It's just easier. But the tints literally won't open. Like they, you know, like when toothpaste comes and the end is sealed. There's nothing to like pinprick it, and I literally don't know how to open it without getting scissors and just cutting it straight open. Which the whole point I bought this is so as I can reuse it and not have to always go to like a salon. But if I open it like that, then it's gonna not work. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a scissors job because I literally can't open that. So it's just a developer cream and tint in a 1-to-1 ratio. Gonna mix, and it looks really, really light. But they did say in the packaging that that's just dependent on how much like air or something the product was exposed to when it was manufactured. Not sure, but it said that it should be black once it develops. Right, literally just got that amount. Last step, and I'm gonna leave this on for, it says 5 to 8 minutes. I'm gonna do 8. I always just do the upper range, and it says if you have thick lashes, do longer, but I definitely don't, so we're just gonna do the 8. Final timer, and then literally got to do the whole other thing on the other eye, and then we just use the little nutrition serum to take off everything, and then I've got to do everything else on the other eye. We are finally done. Finished result. These ones, I always find this when I do lash lifts, these ones are like curled, whereas these ones are more like straight up, but very happy with the results and worth the absolute pain and time it takes to do this, because honestly I think an LVL with like tint in Nice is like 75 euros. Yeah, which absolutely, it's a service. We paid for a service, but I'm so happy with this. And literally everything cost me 30 euros or just under, and I can do it multiple times. So yeah, sorry, I'm always gonna risk my eyesight just to, you know, save some money to spend on cafes while abroad. We literally just finished up at the gym getting some photos for the Women's Best Define 2.0 launch, which is coming out probably when this goes live on Monday 14th. Yeah, beautiful new range. And now we are literally in traffic going home to clean the whole apartment, pack the rest of the stuff, which I need to do all of my toiletries and my gym stuff. I think I'm going to probably take a whole case and essentially just finish up the packing and see if there's anything left over, and then we are done. Have you ever seen a human being with greasier hair? The time has come to finish the packing. It's actually now Sunday. So I started this packing video on Monday, but the packing kind of took a back seat because I peaked too early. I peaked too early, so I don't even know what the advice is from this situation, just pack early and naturally pack. But I think it's because I had some more things to pick up, and also I was just procrastinating it. So now I am going to finish it. We still haven't packed pajamas, so that is the job right now. I think I'm going to do a mix of long and, oh wow, I think I'm going to do a mix of long and short, because then I have options, you know. And I mean, let's be real, I'm just going to steal Adam's t-shirts anyway. That is pajamas packed. Now, activewear, I actually am gonna have to refrain myself so much. Restrain. I'm gonna have to restrain myself so much because I'm just gonna wanna pack so much. You do not have to work out when you're on holiday. There is no pressure, there is no like reason to be, you know, working off the food that you're eating or making up for lost time or anything like that. There's no point. You work so hard to be able to go on holiday and to be able to enjoy that time and that, you know, recharge. For me, it's simply because I enjoy movement. It makes me feel good. It's self-love for me. And honestly, at the ripe old age of 25, if you don't move it, you lose it. And it's not necessarily about like, you know, oh, if you have any time off, you know, you lose it. No, it's just that if I spend a month like not moving, not doing any kind of mobility of my joints, anything, I will feel rubbish at the end of that month. I need that movement. So that is what works for me. It might not be what works for you. And I have gone multiple times in my life where I've had a week of training, 2 weeks of training, a month of training, or swapped the kinds of exercise that I'm doing. There's no right or wrong. It's just about what makes you feel good and what, makes you feel your healthiest and your best. So but with that being said, I am filming something really exciting on this trip towards the end. So I do need some gym wear for that. That is all I can say. My lips are sealed as of now. Time to pack our toiletries, and I have just dropped something probably important. Oh, it's a hairbrush, it's fine. I have these like plastic Primark bags, but they're just a little bit gross right now. So I'm gonna give them a clean. I was very tempted to buy new ones, but that's not very #sustainable of me. So we are just gonna wipe these ones out. I love clear bags like this because when you travel, you don't have to like rummage through bags. You can see through it and be like, that's where it is. It is new, now let's fill them. So basically what I've done is that she's gone and got everything that like is like a comfort and like I want to bring. Some of this I did actually buy for the trip, so I just got some travel size shampoos and conditioners in case like we have a couple days there and there's like none in the places we're staying, or we don't buy any there. Like this will be fine for a month. Okay, I made my little piles. We've got makeup. This is like skincare. I'm still using the Skin and Me, and I go from the higher dose like across the month. I also have this little leftover cleanser, which it's so good. I haven't actually got my cleanser in here right now because they are in the bathroom and I'm gonna need them. But I use this. I use the Clinique, and then I also take the day off, and then I also have the CeraVe like cleanser, but I haven't decided if I'm going to bring it or not because it's big, whereas this, like the LME, this is also a great cleanser that's easier to pack. And obviously I've got this, so yeah, I'm definitely just going to bring my bigger version of this because it's great, so great, and I just don't know that will last me. I don't know if I can use this over a month. Like I could fill this up, but would that last me a month? I don't know. I can't really remember. Like I just don't want to be caught short because I cleanse my face, like I double cleanse my face every night. This little pile is for the plane, would you believe it? Because I want to do like a little get ready with me on the plane. I want to do like a cleanser, and then I've got my SPF and like a little moisturizer. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury samples, cleaning your teeth stuff. And then I also picked up this little melatonin spray. So I've never used this before. Basically the reason I did this is because when we are on the second flight from Istanbul to Korea, it will feel like daytime, but when we get to Korea it will actually be the evening. So, and then we'll basically need to eat and then go to sleep. So I'm basically going to use this when I get there to make sure that I go to sleep. So hopefully we can outsmart the time difference. These are so good. They're like little cuffs that you put on your wrist, otherwise water just goes all down your arm, and I hate that feeling. Loads of these like travel pack wipes. I can't be anywhere and not be able to like clean my hands. I just literally hate it. These are deodorant wipes, but I haven't actually been using them as that. I've just been using them like on my hands. I just couldn't find any when I bought these, but maybe they'll work for deodorant as well. And then this is just like a spray deodorant. I just feel like a spray sometimes on the go just makes you feel really fresh. The Garnier is just in case I do like the cleansing in my seat. I'll just put that on a cotton pad and I can cleanse my face with this. So I'll still use this product and the cleanser, but that will act like my water in a way. I know you shouldn't actually leave that on your face which I cannot tell you how long I used this and didn't clean it off. Like I thought it was a cleanser, you know? I thought it was a cleanser that you just leave on. And then of course I have some little masks. I've got a moisture bomb mask and then an under eye LME mask. And then finally just some like water spray and little brush for my lashes. So on the Laneige lip mask, which my sister actually bought this for me when I was a bridesmaid for her, literally I want to say like years ago, so let's not do the math on how gross that is. And then this is stuff that's going to go in the bag. So this is all the stuff that I just need like when we're on the go at hotels and things. So I picked up a travel razor. This is the Ren Clear Skin Daily AHA Tonic, which with my Skin and Me, because I use a retinol, like this is kind of an extra. But I've been finding my Skin and Me is just making me peel so often, and on this trip I just don't want to be peeling so much because it makes putting makeup on hard, and I just don't want that. So what I might do, I'm still taking the Skin and Me, but this will either be for like every night, and then the Skin and Me will be like once every 2 to 3 nights. But I've also been layering it in moisturizer recently, which I'd stopped doing because I couldn't tell if my moisturizer was making me break out. But I've started using the ordinary one that I used to use again, and it's really good. So far so good. Hairspray for just like obvious use, but also like slick backs and things. Now that I've got the fringe, shampoo and conditioner. So I just got these little minis. I love L'Oreal shampoo and conditioner. And then I got Adam these ones because they're like curl girl, but they're curly for him. And also I might try them because I do have some waves, so might see if that works. And then a little curling cream. These little like scrubby gloves I love so much, just make me feel so good. A little shower gel with Monoi smell, which is so gorgeous. Things like cotton buds, cotton pads, they are just so like easy to forget when you go away, but they're like so useful. Oh, for God's sake, I just got them everywhere. And then a whole pack of big like baby bamboo wipes. I just love them. I really love them. Like if we get somewhere and just the place doesn't feel clean or something, I'll just use those. Another thing that everyone forgets on a trip, but they are so useful, is a nail file and tweezers, and also some nail clippers, but I need to find them. And then finally my hair tools. So I have the Shark, and then I'm also going to bring my very old GHDs. I can't even tell you how long I've had those, but they are just still going strong. I didn't tell you, I bought a new sun cream. It's the CeraVe one, which I really hope is going to be good because I've not tried it before I'm going. I just love the pump. I just feel like it's really hygienic for the face. This is going to be amazing to just protect my skin in the sky. And then loads of hand sanitizer. I'm just a bit of a clean freak if you haven't noticed. This is like a cream that I sometimes put on before I sleep. It's just got really nice like essential oils and things like that, so it makes me feel really cozy for sleep. Okay, everything is away in bags. It honestly looks ridiculous, but as we get further on, now it's starting to get into the tech stuff, which is basically just like tripods, plugs. I think Korea is the EU plugs. Japan is the US plugs that are like the thin ones. So we bought some adapters. So yeah, but my stuff is all English, so it's going to be English into the French. That works in Korea, but in Japan I need an adapter for this, so that's going to be a little bit crazy. But yeah, it's at that point where the packing feels like we're doing it at like 1 a.m. because everything is everywhere. I also bought for the plane a headrest thing, like a head thing, neck pillow. Thank you. Which I wanted to wash because, as you established for this video, I really don't like the feeling of germs, but I haven't got time. And it does smell like a new car seat. It's like this shape. So I did so much research, and it was supposed to be the best one, which everyone complained in the reviews that it didn't have Velcro, but actually someone said that the Velcro was hidden, and it is. Oh, that's actually comfortable. I think that's gonna be good. I think they're gonna be really good for our like 1 hour of sleep. And then it wraps around. You need to wrap it. Adam has a massive neck, so if this works for him and is comfortable for him, then that's saying something. No, but if you wanted to have your head forwards, turn it round, put the back to the front, and see how it feels.
You'll just obliterate my head's too heavy.
But the goal will be to do it from the side.
What I'll do is this.
No, you need to wrap it and then you put your head to the side. It doesn't work, because if I can send that one back.
I need a solid plastic structure.
It's uncomfortable but holds my head.
Come on.
You have a tiny head.
No, but come on.
You have a pea head. Your head is like a small
Yeah,
toe.
but you can do that, no?
My head, not kidding, is probably 3 times the size of yours.
Oh god. Wish me luck in childbirth. Let's see how easy this is to go back in. I didn't see what way it went round, but I'm gonna just do that and then roll it, and then hopefully it just goes in this case really easily. I hate putting away like a sleeping bag, you know, when you were younger. I just hated that so much. It was just so painful. That actually went so easily in. And then, best part, it has a little, whoop, so it just clicks onto your bag rather than you having to like try and shove it inside the bag. I'm really happy with that. And like I said, I bought 2 because I wanted to get one for Adam. I'm gonna take them because if he doesn't use it, one of the others will use it. So yeah, and I think he'll use it. Okay, I think I'm gonna be done in like maximum 30 minutes. Everything is on the floor as of now, which this is my under the plane. This is my like actual packing. Honestly, it's just such a mess everywhere. This is my like carry-on case. Hopefully, it will fit. Oh my goodness. Woo! This really makes me think about brides that do like destination weddings and they have like a million things to take. Wow, okay. Let's try and fit it in the suitcase. Has in fact happened where it doesn't fit. Oh my god, the forehead vein just actually shows how stressed I am. So the worst case scenario happened where I literally can't fit everything. I haven't packed any of that stuff.
So that wasn't the only thing?
No, because that stuff can fit in there once I move some of that stuff over there. So and then Adam basically got his case out and he actually has loads of space.
POV, you're strangling her.
That's my case. This doesn't fit, and this is my gym wear, so I can't negotiate that. And then this is my carry-on case. That's full, but Adam...
Full of what? You can't just say it's full.
It's full, look.
Yeah, but full of what?
That was clothes.
I figured! I just don't know how you get that much filled. I'm lost for words here. What is all that? You don't need that much stuff. How many versions of outfits do you have in there? That's the question. You need to go with like 7 outfits, man, not 45.
We go for a month. No, but it's like...
Yeah, but it's not...
no, but it's literally, right?
You know, I guarantee you there's more than 30 outfits in there.
If we go for a month, that's an outfit every day. No, I genuinely wasn't ridiculous though. That's the thing.
I put stuff in there and then I remove half. You do the same.
I did. I've got a thing of pajamas.
It's not very...
A thing of pants and socks.
It's not very bright winter.
A couple of jump...
What I'm saying right now. I think
No. I'm actually tempted to swap our cases, but I'm just gonna add my stuff to yours.
But I know, but that thing and all of that stuff doesn't fit in my
It does.
case. Well, I need space for when I come back too.
No, but we're gonna buy another case.
For what, man?
Because we get 2 cases of this on the way back. So if we wanted to, let's buy 1 extra case, and we just.
Oh.
For context, he's currently biting the wall. Because I'm probably not going to take that. No, I'm not. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid when I started packing at the beginning of the week. So, yeah, we can do this. I think we can do this. I hope we can do this. Right, plan of action. Get rid of Adam's clothes. Just put all mine in there. This case is just so small, and I can't overpack this because this is material, so like it has room to fit in the overhead locker. Oh, I just stuck my toe. Come down the lesser of the little. Apart from the things that I'm gonna add in tomorrow, like my toothbrush and fudge, I actually need to put out another wash. Adulting never ends, does it? But I think I'm back. I think I'm back. And the family just FaceTimed and were, you know, making sure I had travel insurance and such, which I actually don't, so don't go away without travel insurance. In my defense, I thought I had insurance and I just found out I don't, so I'm just going to do some research tonight and look for that. But yeah, FaceTiming the family and just like hearing them be like, have a good time and this, that and the other, it makes it feel so real. So real. Absolutely buzzing. But I think that's it for this video. I was going to include when I do the apartment like clean, but I'm just going to tell you guys, tomorrow we don't fly until the very evening. Tomorrow is a case of wrap up the final bits, and then in the apartment, before you go away, we actually have someone staying here, like a family, so like we don't have to stress too much. But if you're going away, make sure you have done the apartment like reset, not just cleaning your space. Like I want to do that. I'm going to change the bed, clean the apartment, because I want to come home to like a clean space. But you know, turn off your water, turn off everything, unplug everything. Just do it, because peace of mind and also safety, you know. Thank you so much if you got to the end of this video. If you did, like, please let me know, because yeah, I'm sure this was probably a long ass video. Oh, and also tomorrow I'm going to be editing this whole thing, so also appreciate if you got here, because editing this is going to be so long, literally so long. I hope this video was helpful, and if you are going abroad or maybe even Korea and Japan, then I just hope you have the best time, the safest time, and hope that you got some travel tips from this very chaotic video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. And of course, there is going to be traveling vlogs, so if that is your vibe, then stick around, because I'm so excited to do that kind of content. Anyway, see you guys in Korea.